Yeah. The one
But
good
business
thing
is different though. Business, if you start a business, it's kind of like a given that it's not going to be a 9 to 5.
yeah, it's not. It's gonna be from whatever time to whatever time.
Yeah.
I'm so salty. I spent 80 ringgit.
Yeah, I know, right? Uniqlo is like so overpriced.
But if you feel you want to pinch, just
Yeah.
pinch it. It's very thin.
Oh, it's such
It's-
a good cap.
It's thin. It's thin and it's very light and it fits my head.
Okay.
And I think like to wear it whenever you're doing things that will make you sweaty is very beneficial because you
Yeah.
can wash it easily.
No, I would never buy anything from Uniqlo except this shirt, which was like 30 ringgit because it was on sale.
Oh,
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Old Milk Lesbians. So as you can see, we're doing Lesbian Icks Part
Part
2
two.
because we have so many fucking icks to talk about.
Actually, I don't even remember the icks already.
Okay, I mean you can start first.
Sorry, I saw one. It says Android user. Okay, wait. No, we need to figure out the ick that you said the other day. That was like,
The very important ick that I said,
yeah.
right?
What day was it that we filmed the part 1? But we will scroll so far back up. Because it's like our chat is like fucking every day and it's extensive. Also, we're eating like lunch while we're filming because we were filming an episode where we were drinking alcohol and it was like fucking 11 o'clock in the morning and then we got a little bit tipsy and then we hadn't eaten anything or drank any water and so we need to eat before doing anything else or, you know, it's just not good for your body.
Wait, what the hell was that ick? I had a really important ick that I wanted to share, but I forgot what it was.
Wait, let me check my Google Calendar when we film it now. People who talk about dating all the time.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay, that
go,
is.
go, go.
I was about to say that was actually one of my top icks that I forgot to mention the other day. People who are just about dating all the time. Their personality is just about dating. Like, what the hell? And it's such a lesbian thing, you know, because it's like, okay, in general, lesbian culture has like a serial dater culture, and I just really cannot with it because it's like, I think lesbians in general, okay, I don't think like some people move on that fast, but I feel like people just are like very codependent, so they tend to be like dating all the time, and it's very annoying because there are some lesbians who are like, all they talk about is like, oh, all the girls they get, all the this they that, like. It's the topic always just revolves around dating and you just kind of have an impression of them as being like a serial dater and it's such a big turn off. Like it's such an ick. I don't want to be dating someone who has no life outside of dating. Like all you do
Correct.
is just like what? You know, is dating just your entire life? Like don't you have your hobbies? Don't you have work? Don't you have things that you care about? Like why is it that every time like I speak to these kind of people, it's just about dating?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah.
I don't care. That's an ick.
Yeah, that is an ick. Okay, wait, let me just like stuff this in my mouth. I'm still a bit buzzy. Are you still buzzing? I totally agree with that. I think that is like really important. I need to stop talking with my mouth full. Wait. I think that is really important, like for anyone and everyone, to actually have a life outside of whoever they're fucking or seeing. Because, I mean, I feel like it relates back to the first part 1 of the ick where it's like they don't have a sense of self or a sense of individuality. Like if all they know themselves for is the people that they date, like what about outside of that? What about just you at the core, you know? So it's just, yeah, I get why that's an ick also lah. To me it's just, you know, you need to have your own thing going on in your life.
Yeah, I don't care about how many bitches you get.
This one we all finished already, the first page. This
Okay.
one, drafts. Android users.
Alright.
We simply wrote only, yeah, Android users, okay. Don't attack us, so we're removing that out. It's just a draft, okay. Oh, ick number 2. Unhealed insecurities without the ability to self-soothe. How do I elaborate on this? I feel like everybody like has insecurities, confirm. Everybody has their own insecurities, but again, it relates back to part 1 where we were talking about dating insecure people. Is that like, you know, you can't help as people that you have insecurities. Everybody here has insecurities. Like, you are not human if you don't have insecurities. But the ability to give yourself like reassurance. It's okay to ask your partner for reassurance, but you know, it's like, you know what to tell yourself. You have like thoughts that are grounding. You know what to tell yourself some grounding things to tell yourself when you realize that you are spiraling, when you realize that, you know, your fight or flight is kicking in, you realize that when you're having a lot of these thoughts that kind of make you feel less about yourself. It's very important to have like thoughts that are like super grounding to like soothe yourself and reassure yourself as well, and not just rely on everyone in the world other than yourself to tell you these things. That's my ick also.
Yeah.
I feel like in this episode we're a bit more focused on eating.
Yeah.
I also want to take another bite. Also, I bought a cookie. It's a chocolate chip cookie. And I think it has salt flakes on it. It does have salt flakes on it. Okay.
I don't think I've ever had. I don't think these are all my icks. I think it's all yours. But I can relate to some
serious?
of them. Yeah.
They're all mine, meh? Android
Yeah.
user, not your ick, meh?
It's kind of an ick, yeah. Just kidding.
They're gonna get cancelled for that. They're gonna be like, oh, you think everybody's so rich, buy iPhone. Mahai.
Bro, I've been using the same iPhone for 5 years.
Same.
FYI. Lesbian fuckboy wannabes.
I hate that shit.
I think we both can relate on that.
No, it's so fucking. Oh!
Yeah.
You wanna elaborate why you hate it?
Because it's giving.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me get my thoughts together.
We really shouldn't record episodes where we're just talking while we are drunk. Or
Yeah, we're just drunk. You know, I thought it would be a fun episode, but actually I'm just like,
Can't think.
Yeah. Lesbian fuckboy wannabe. I don't know, it's just the same thing. I feel like all these icks that you written down here, I'm gonna read all of them actually. Lesbian fuckboy wannabes, low EQ dance people who can't read the room, no friends, lesbians with no skills, interests, personalities, no time management, energy management skills, Libra moons, people who don't blow dry their hair after they shower, people whose value systems vary in accordance to their convenience, people who wear outside clothes on the bed, people who cook in the kitchen and there's a cross-contamination, people who don't vacuum their rooms, people who are selectively friendly, people who don't have emotional depth. All these things, right, there's a very, very common theme. And the theme is not being a grown-up.
See? Not being a grown-up.
It's just like, at least from like how I'm reading it, it just sounds like
I know grown-ups who wear outside clothes on the bed. I know grown-ups whose value systems vary in accordance to their convenience.
they're not grown-ups.
My dad. My dad is a person who cooks in the kitchen and there is cross-contamination. Yeah. There are grown-ups like that.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like the theme is as per usual. It's that you are disorganized, unhygienic, and insecure. It's the same thing. I don't know what Android user what it falls under, but like Libra moons is kind of like out of place a bit lah. So random, like got time management, don't dry your hair after you shower, value systems vary in accordance to convenience. Suddenly a Libra moon there. But yeah, okay. Anyway, let's continue. Lesbian fuckboy wannabes. Did you say anything about that? I cannot remember jack shit.
I just said that I don't like it because I feel like it relates to all the things there, which is like it's just this very like try hard thing lah.
Yeah, it's very try hard lah. Like I don't know. There's just a vibe about it. You know, it's like you're trying so hard to. You know, fuckboys just give off this vibe, and you can just feel it. Like they're just like. They want to show everybody that like, oh, I got bitches. Again, with the whole lesbian always wanting to look like they have bitches thing lah. Lesbian fuckboy wannabes is an ick.
People who actually get bitches don't need to show they have bitches.
Yeah.
People who actually have their shit together don't need to show that they have their shit together. People who actually have money don't need to show that they have money. Period.
Yeah, actually, you know, that's the thing, you know. Like, what I realized, okay, because one of my clients is like super rich, right? And initially, like, I thought one of them was rich, but it's actually that one was broke and then got money and then became rich, and that person is very flashy.
I know who you're talking about.
That person is very, very flashy, like with all the brands and everything. But the actually rich person is like legit rich is not the kind where you are like, it's like rich beyond like you cannot comprehend one. No flashy items whatsoever. Clothes also like normal only. Everything like normal. Talk to people also like talk very nicely, this and that. Like not at all cocky, and it's just like, no, you want this, and we'll offer to make things for you, make drinks for you, and then make you coffee and all of that. Like very, very normal one. Like the actually rich people are so normal. Like the ones who are rich beyond comprehension is actually very normal.
Yeah, actually that tends to be like those mega rich people.
Yeah.
They don't feel the need to like flash.
Yeah.
It's always like usually the people who like have a bit of money, they feel the need to flash.
And it's like the validation lah. But I feel like if you really, really got so much money that is like, you know, it never runs out, I feel like you don't give a fuck about anything anymore.
No, you don't,
You really don't. Because like it's whatever anybody thinks or whatever anybody does, you just know that who cares lah? I can go to this country whenever I want, that country whenever I want. I can buy whatever the fuck I want. So it's like people who are actually super fucking rich, they just don't give a fuck about anything anymore. They don't need to.
Yeah, I think the theme with this is like we just don't like people who overcompensate. It's all about like overcompensation and like trying to put up a front, which is a big turn off because you oftentimes, like actually 10 out of 10 times, right, there's nothing behind it. So that's just kind of the vibe. I think I can summarize the icks here. Basically, overcompensation, hygiene, like you mentioned, and just no sense of self. These are actually like the themes around the icks.
Yeah, it's at the end of the episode because there's so many icks here.
But the theme, like you guys basically heard of it already, it's just like these three things that sums it up.
Faham? Let's briefly go through them. Low EQ dense people who can't read the room. Have you experienced that?
Yeah, I have.
Do you have an example?
I don't think I've like I don't think I've like properly dated someone like that, but I feel like generally people who like cannot read the room. Also, I'm not saying this as a attack to neurodivergent people, by the way. This is nothing at all like an attack to them, but it's just like people who generally just they don't give a shit.
It's like courtesy, you know. It's not about neurodivergent people. It's about like just courtesy because some things you like obviously can tell one lah.
You just know like as a person that they are just very DGAF and they're very like inconsiderate and they're very not taking into account like other people's feelings about things. So
exactly.
That's very, very icky.
Yeah. I have an example for that. Hold on.
Yes, please.
I may or may not cut this out, but I'm just going to tell you about it. Oh my god. Yeah, anyway, I'm cutting this out.
No, I get it lah. It's like I just feel like I don't know. I don't think I can be with someone like that. Like when they just really have like no consideration of other people. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, what's next one?
No friends.
That one is a big ass red flag, yeah. Big ass fucking red flag, yeah.
Yeah, no friends.
Woo! I dated someone like that.
I've also dated someone like that and we argued because of it. And then she got defensive about it. I really cannot stand people with like no friends because like, okay, first of all, just a bit of context, right? When you have no friends, okay, it's fine that like sometimes you don't get along with people or you just find it hard to connect to people and you find it hard to find like a circle of group of people that you click gel well together. But you know the thing is people with no friends, they tend to put all of their importance in a partner. They expect the partner to like fulfill their needs and everything because they don't have that kind of like friendship with other people. And the thing about that is that, okay, because I was with someone like that before, it's very taxing. Like it is so taxing because I'm just like, generally as a partner, I'm generally a very clingy partner. I text you all the time, I call you all the time. Like I'm generally like that. Like you are my number one priority in communication. Yeah. If you don't even think that's enough, then fuck off. Like it's really fucking annoying. And like the thing is like when I was with like a person like that, I have like mentioned it to them, like, you know, I've kind of hinted like, you know, I think you should like try to hang out more outside of it. You shouldn't make me your main point of happiness. They got very defensive and they're like, no, you're not my main point of happiness, you're not my this, you're not my that, you know, I have friends, blah blah blah. Then I'm just like, then what's the point of me bringing up all of that to you? You know, the thing about having friends, right, I know that sometimes people can piss you off, people can ick you, people can like do all these things, but that is just how things are. I have icked people, people have icked me. Friendship is like that. You're not going to find a perfect friend and you have probably icked like so many more people that you don't even know about. Like you don't even know your own icky parts, you know, but you need to kind of understand like why you need to have friends to begin with, unless they are using you.
Yes.
Unless they are using you, they're not genuine to you, they are like
Yes.
taking advantage of you, then you should walk away from that friendship. But then again, there are so many people in this world and you're not even finding a significant other. You know, like you're not going to find the perfect friend, but it's important for you to have friends. It's important for you to have a social life outside of your relationship and outside of your family. I just really cannot with this thing, and I feel like that is like it's not even like it's a red flag altogether.
Yeah, okay,
like
honestly,
if
it's
you
a red flag.
don't have fucking friends, you know,
Yeah.
it's a fucking big red flag.
It's a red flag. Because, okay, the person I dated, initially I was like, oh my god, this person is so sweet. Because they would cancel on their plans with their friends to go out with me pretty frequently. And I thought like, oh, that's really sweet. They're prioritizing me. I was so fucking wrong. Because if you're not nice to the people who have been there for them and who is by right their support system, they're not going to be nice to you once the feelings are gone.
Yeah, that's so true.
And like when I got to know this person more, it was kind of like I started seeing the way that they were talking about their friends, and it's like they are not willing to sit down and listen to their friends. They're not willing to sit down and talk to their friends about their friends' problems. They're not willing to carry any weight on their shoulders for their friends, and that's not what friends are. And it's like, I started thinking like, if you're not going to do this for people who are supposedly, and the thing is that, it's not to say that I prioritize friends over a partner, but my friends are really like my ride or die kind of thing, you know, because friends will always be there unless they're toxic. They will always really be there, regardless of whoever that you date.
Yeah.
So if you cannot even like sit down and listen to your friends' problems, how are you going to do that with a partner? You know, and it's like, I listen to the way this person talks about their friends and complain about their friends when their friends are talking about their problems, and then again always complain, no friends, no friends, no friends. I'm like, how do you expect to have any depth with your friends if you don't sit down and like let them talk about their problems and you also open up about your own things, like what is going on? If you don't do that, how are you going to build a connection?
Yeah.
How are you going to build genuine connection? And it's like they only do it to their convenience. They only have friends to their convenience, and that is honestly a big red flag. You know, because friends are out of everything. Truly, one of the things that makes you enjoy life the most is honestly your friends as well, and the relationships around you. It's just about platonic relationships, even.
Yeah, platonic
Not romantic
relationships are actually really, really priceless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't fucking replace that shit. You know, when you've really found like good friends, you found good friends, and like for me also, I'm the kind of person. If I'm like, I really care about you as a friend. If you need me, I don't care how tired I am. I will like talk to you, I will stay up with you and all of that. Obviously not too frequently lah, because I also got to take care of myself. But generally, I will do things that I don't even feel like doing for you, because that to me shows you how much I give a shit about you. Because if I do it when I don't feel like doing it, then it's like, yeah, means you're really dedicated and committed to that person lah, as a friend lah, you know. And if you cannot even sit down when you're feeling a bit tired and talk to your friend and let them talk about their problems, then what the fuck ah?
Yeah.
You don't understand obligation in any aspect when it comes to relationships in general.
Yeah.
It's very like wishy-washy behavior, very flaky behavior.
Yeah, I feel like how you behave in a friendship is like, it definitely tells you a lot about a person.
Yeah.
You know, and the thing I hate about all these people who have no friends, right, they tend to say things like, oh, you know, I've like been with a lot of people, like they are this, they are that. Like, it's always about the person's problems.
Yeah.
You're not gonna 100% get along with anybody. Like, no fucking way.
Yeah.
You know, I'm so sure there are times that I've pissed my friends off and there are times they've pissed me off too.
Yes.
But it doesn't mean that I'm just going to be like, oh, fuck them friends. They're not compatible with me. Fuck off. Like, oh, no. It's the same thing. Like, for me, because I see friendship as like potential family. So it's like, you know, with your family, you can't really like cut off your family. Okay, but if they're toxic, you should cut them off. But in a way, like in general, your relationships with all kinds of people, you're going to have disagreements, you're going to have times of conflict, you're going to have all these kind of shit.
Yeah.
But if you can't even put up with that, like, and you only dedicate all your energy into relationships,
You're not cut out for it.
You're not cut out for it.
No.
And your relationships are going to suffer because like you put all your hopes and energies and emotions into just relationships.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous.
And the thing is that friendships, I would say they're not as high maintenance as romantic relationships.
They're not even that high maintenance,
Yeah.
exactly.
So if friendships, you cannot even go through that, and you think that you can do it with romantic relationships, you cannot. Trust me, you cannot. Because if you're... And I honestly feel like this as well, right? Looking at the kind of friends that someone has also says a lot about them. Yeah. So I feel like if you have no friends, I don't know what's going on there. And if you have shitty friends, bye.
Yeah, exactly. Like I've been with a person before. Her friends are all very shitty one. And like they don't even remember her birthday and they don't even celebrate her birthday
What
with
the
her.
hell?
And it's like I kind of get why that's why she's like very turned off by friendships and everything, but then again that has also something to do with like your own boundaries,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and also like how you cultivate friendships with other people. Okay, next one.
Next one. Oh, lesbians with no skills, interests, or personalities. Yeah, no.
Basically a person with no substance lah. Period.
Skills normally can, like, you need to train it one lah. So if technically you don't really have that, I feel like it's not too big of a deal. But that to me, if you don't have skills, like other skill sets, it just shows me that you kind of like don't have the urgency to pick up like different skill sets. Maybe it's my capitalist thinking lah. My capitalist cap on. Yes, I'm anti-capitalist as fuck. I'm one of the most anti-capitalist person. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do my best to not be a slave to capitalism. Then I realized I had to become a capitalist. So it's like you are either the slave or you're the capitalist. And yeah. What was I saying? I went off topic so badly.
People with no skills, no personality.
I have nothing to say about that. Just fuck off.
For me, I think this one, I've never been with someone who had like no skills or interests or personalities, but like I think in general that would be very frustrating because like
What do you do all day?
what do you do? Yeah. And honestly, right, people with like no skills, no interests, no personalities, they tend to be like the biggest feeders on gossip.
Oh,
Like, yeah.
Wait, let me think about this for a bit.
No, I noticed that about this is not just lesbians, it's just people in general. There's one thing I noticed, like when they have nothing going on in life, when they don't have like a job that requires
That's so true.
Yeah, like they don't have things that like take up their time and energy and like their mental space, right? They tend to be just people who just gossip all the time. And
Nothing better to do lah.
yeah, they have nothing better to do. They just tend to be your typical like neighborhood neighbor who like gossips about everyone and all that, and that's all they do because they have no skills. I mean, at most they have people skills lah because they just know how to talk to people and that's it. But other than that, it's like they have no life. And you can kind of tell that.
God.
No, you notice, you think about all the people who don't have skills in your life or they don't have any interests or personalities, they don't have anything. Their life revolves around gossiping other people. That's it.
I'm just thinking about everybody I know who's a gossiper and seeing if they have skills, and
They don't have anything. They have nothing going on in their life.
that is so true.
Yeah.
Nothing interesting lah, basically.
So the interesting thing is other people's lives
Yeah.
and the
Because you got nothing to say
negative.
about yourself.
Yeah, and the negativity they can make out of
Oh
it.
my god, it's so fucked up.
No time management.
No time management and energy management skills. This one, the one that pisses me the fuck off. Okay. If you're still, you know what, that's a bad excuse. I wanted to say if you're still young, but actually that's a bad excuse sometimes. Okay lah, honestly, if you're still young a bit, like it's okay because you don't have as like much responsibility, so you do have the, you know, freedom to dilly-dally a bit. And it's fine to dilly-dally as an adult, but you gotta schedule it in so it doesn't like seep into your responsibilities. But I tell you, I have so much resentment towards people who do not have time management skills and energy management skills, like especially if it involves other people.
Yeah, I
Like-
totally get it.
Like, and then you end up, for example, if you don't have time management skills, you end up double booking yourself, and then you have to cancel on one of your plans, and all of this, and then you know all these kind of things, and people always tend to realize it last minute, and it's like they cancel on one person, and then that person is like, oh, but I was looking forward to it. I even prepped already. I even like got like mentally prepared myself for the plan already, and you fucking cancel. You know what I don't fucking like I plan shit with people in advance and then I'm like, okay yeah, 3 o'clock 3 o'clock mahai 4 p.m. come. Like, you know how many times I've reiterated, okay, 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Confirm okay, we're both not gonna be late 3 p.m. Okay 3 p.m. 3 p.m. and you come at 4 p.m. and I'm sitting there waiting for you, and on top of that we are going to somewhere together to meet other people, and then you make both of us late. Fuck! Oh, I hate that so fucking much. That it's like, anger. Yeah,
get it.
it's a lot. Like it's a lot. Like it like snowballs. There's like a ripple effect to it, you know, like if it affects like this one plan, it will affect the next plan and the next plan and the next plan and the next plan, and it affects other people as well. And that is what I don't like about time management skills. I mean, lack of time management skills. I'm sorry I ruined the paper, but like, so pissed. Yeah, I hate people with no time management skills. Get your shit together.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Libra moons. I think you should speak on this as well. I didn't put that in.
You put that in. Okay, no.
I
You were
didn't put that
saying
in.
you were saying how like okay, every single time you rant and somebody is like, yeah, but if you think about it, the other person says this and that and this. And then
This
I was
is-
like, Libra moon ah.
Oh my god, okay, this is I don't know whether it's a Libra moon because I've never been with a Libra moon person, but like I really hate it when this person is always trying hard to be like a peacemaker. Okay, maybe because I'm not like that. Let's say when I rant to you about something, I'm ranting to you about like whoever. I'm just ranting. I want to rant. I know eventually I will come to my senses and I'll be rationalizing the situation, but let me rant. Hold that fucking space for me. Don't tell me shit like, to be fair, etc., etc., etc. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to be fair right now. I want to fucking talk about the shit they did.
Yeah.
I'll be fair after I'm done being pissed.
Yeah,
I get so pissed. Like I think I don't remember who was it when I went out with or like somebody. They kept saying to be fair. Shut the fuck up! I don't want to be fair right now. I was so mad. This shit pisses me off so much.
it does.
Because okay, the reason why it pissed me off so much is because generally I am a person who like if I can sense that your energy, what you need right now is to
Let it out.
express your feelings and let it out, I will hold that space for you even if I think how fucking ridiculous you sound. Like even if I think like, oh my god, you shouldn't even fucking get mad at that. What's the point of getting mad at that? Like it doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me, but it makes sense to you. Same thing, if I'm ranting, it doesn't make sense to you, but it makes sense to me. So shut the fuck up, let me rant. Don't fucking cut me off and say to be fair.
Yes.
I don't fucking want to be fair right now. Let me say what I want to say because I'm not going to do that to you.
Yes.
Yeah. So mad. That shit riles me up.
I get it. And then you know sometimes when I'm ranting and they're like, think about it like this lah.
Yeah.
Or they start giving you solutions. Have you ever tried? Shut the fuck up!
Oh my god.
First of all,
I don't want to hear your
right?
solutions. I don't want to hear anything. Because you know why? I also come up with the same solutions.
Yeah.
And I come up with the same realizations. I will realize it after I'm done getting angry. So please do not tell me all this kind of nonsense.
It's just about ranting. Just let us rant only, you know.
Yeah.
Like solution very easy one. Anybody can come up with a solution one. You think we're stupid we can come up with a solution also First of all, I feel like me and you are very good strategic thinkers. Okay? We can definitely come up with a very good solution. It's whether or not we want to come up with it now or later.
Yeah.
And obviously we will see things objectively later on, but when emotions are heightened, what do you expect?
Yeah.
You know?
And the thing is, right, I feel like for me, also like venting to someone is also a way for me to organize my thoughts. It's for me to like break down the day to you. Let's say like, okay, I'm pissed at work and then someone did this to me and then I was like very pissed and then I ran to you, I break it down to you, or like let's say a person that I know pissed me off. You know the thing is, right, anger is oftentimes like your first reaction because like it protects you in a way.
Yes.
I don't think I have like anger issues, but like I feel like when I get angry at something, I really get angry at something. So it's like when I talk about it, right, like when I'm really pissed at someone who's pissing me off, I'm telling it to you also is because it's my way of being close to you.
Yes.
Like I feel like, you know, it's my way of like sharing with you. And I feel like in general, I don't really rant a lot to people that I'm close to. I feel like I have all kinds of topics that I talk about with people. I feel like I talk about all kinds of things. So it's like when I rant to you, just this one session, can you let me do it? Don't fucking tell me to be fair to people. Don't fucking tell me to be like looking at it from their perspective. I want to look at my perspective, right? My perspective is what matters right now.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to be close to you and share with you why my perspective is like that and why I think the way I think. So do not fucking, at the moment, don't tell me what to do. When I will fucking come to the solutioning and the calm part, when I fucking realize it, then only I will talk to you in that way. Same thing with all human beings. Everyone is angry in the moment. Afterwards, they will come to their own realization one. It's like that. It's how you fucking manage people, that's all.
Yes, I completely agree.
Bro,
with that.
I'm so mad at this. Like this shit is the thing that pissed me off so much.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
No, when people do that to me, I'm just like, damn potong sing lah. I'm like, I know everything you're telling me. I know.
Yeah, I know. It's like
I
the
know.
thing we don't know. I know. I
we're
can
not
look at it from
stupid.
all perspectives. That's not what matters right now.
It's just like emotions lah, you know, like when emotions are there, we're not there to be logical, we're not there to be analytical. We know it, we see it, everything
Yeah,
we say, we know it, we see it, but we don't want to see it from that point of view first.
Yeah, I fucking see it from all. I definitely have already seen it from the perspective like you're trying to tell me. I just don't want to fucking hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
Moving on, that was a big ass ick.
yeah.
I feel like this is kind of straying off of topic from icks already. We're just like ranting at this point. We're just letting off steam and
No, but
complain
that
about
is an
people.
ick because I have been with a person like that and it icked me so much I feel like I cannot tell you anything anymore. Because you
Yeah,
just
no.
want to be fair all the time.
Yeah, if people keep saying that shit to me, I don't want to tell you anything already.
Yeah, I will feel very turned off to tell you anything. Then I'll be the same as well. To be fair, I'll take the person's side. But then how? Nobody cares, nobody holds the space for each other to talk lah.
Yeah. Okay, this one I feel like we can skip people who don't blow dry their hair after they shower. It's just, you know, it's just that.
Because I don't do it. But in my defense, I air dry my hair in the afternoon. I don't sleep with wet hair.
Okay. Wait, I feel like there's not much to talk about this one actually. So next one is people whose value systems vary in accordance to their convenience. Before that, it should be a halftime break already because we're at number 11.
We're going to read the icks that you guys sent us.
Grizz.
Okay.
Look, when I squeeze Grizz's face like that.
Oh my god, please don't do that.
Why? I realize I squeeze Grizz a lot.
We're going to read your guys' icks because you guys have sent us a bunch of icks.
A lot of eggs actually.
Yeah. Okay.
Capricorns.
That's me!
You keep that in. When they say we must love and respect others but are horrible to waiters and staff, etc. Yeah, I don't like people who are rude to like waiters and waitresses.
Yeah.
And
Or like they lose their patience easily.
Yeah. Being rude to people and they never try to make a good impression of themselves. Faham.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like no respect, no courtesy.
Yeah.
Yeah. When they can't call themselves lesbian and only use gay. Okay, I feel like this is more like kind of like internalized.
Yeah, it's an internalized thing because we talked about it before,
Yeah,
right? Like some
yeah.
people, they feel weird about the word lesbian
Yeah.
because it's been such a sexualized connotation for so long.
There's a negative connotation to it, and it's like to a certain extent it's also very predatory, the
Yeah.
word. And I remember at one point in time I had a problem like using the word lesbian also, and that's why I kept saying I'm bisexual because I didn't want to call myself a lesbian. Yeah, so it happens.
Yeah.
Someone said I am the one who causes the ick lol. Honestly, we all do lah.
Yeah, I'm
For
pretty
real
sure I
lah.
have caused ick as well. So,
Yeah. Aggressive physical touch right from the first date and lack of attention to my body language.
oh yeah, that actually like people who are like very touchy early on, right? I also get ick from that because I'm like you are very like entitled to my space in the beginning, even though I don't know you yet. Because in the beginning, okay, let's say even if it's a date,
Yeah.
don't fucking touch me so much. You don't even know if I like you yet. Why are you so entitled to it?
I've never experienced anyone like that actually. I like normally nobody touches me.
Okay. I think
Thankfully.
I've had like 1 or 2 experiences like that. Yeah. Where they're like kind of touchy.
I feel like I'm just not a touchy person in general.
I'm a touchy person, but
are?
only when I like the person.
Oh.
But even then, I'm not like rubber like that.
Faham? Okay. When people come on to you too fast in the flirting stage, what does that mean? What's that mean?
Oh, I think maybe like someone who comes off too strong.
How? How so?
I'm not sure.
Okay. When she brought her friend on the first date, who the fuck brings their friend on the first date?
Okay, it's kind of understandable though because you know my mom told me that when she
Uh-huh.
went on a first date with my dad, she brought a friend.
Okay. You see, that's the thing. I feel like it's because you're dating men.
Okay, with men it's different lah.
Like-
Men, you should be scared.
Yeah. So, like, I remember back then when I even thought I was bisexual, whenever I will always like text my friends and I'll be like, I'm kind of scared to go, so like, I may not go or just send you my live location and shit like that. So that was understandable. But with lesbians, I don't really know though. I've never really seen anyone bring their friends on the first date.
I've never seen that too. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's fucking weird if they do though. Unless they're super scared lah, unless there's a reason to be scared.
Or unless they don't want to be seen as like queer in real life.
What's that mean?
They bring a friend so it doesn't look like a date. Does that make sense?
Why?
Because they don't want to like appear queer in public. Like it doesn't want to look like a date between two sapphics.
I've never come across that before.
Yeah, I've never come across that too, but I can't really figure out why.
Okay, next one. Men. Men is an ick.
Real.
Okay, next one is being biphobic or transphobic even though we're all LGBTQ.
Yeah, so fucking real. Actually, I've never dated anybody who's like internalized phobia against the community.
Yeah,
I've
same.
never really like.
Yeah, me neither. I never come across people. Okay. Dating, no. Yeah, dating, no.
Dating, no, yeah. But it does exist in the community and it's fucked up.
I'm trying to think of people. Like, I can't really think of anyone actually.
No, I can't think of anyone also.
Yeah. Okay, next one. When they're materialistic and always talk harshly towards everyone and everyone in general, including their partner. I'm materialistic.
Yeah, me too.
I'm materialistic as fuck though. Like, I love things.
Yeah, I love nice things.
Yeah. It's just comfort. It's just comfort, you know, because like, for me, I feel like if I'm not in a comfortable space and I don't have like the necessary like little things to, I don't know, these little things that excite me, then I'll just be like, what am I here for? You know? But being harsh to everyone in general, including their partner, that one, yeah, that one I think is just plain rude lah.
Yeah, that's
It's
fucking
plain
rude.
rude lah.
You shouldn't talk harshly to your partner.
Is there
Next.
something wrong? Is that why you took your phone?
No, I wanted to see what's the second half because I didn't hear properly.
Oh. When straight women say, if you a guy, I would already date you.
Yeah, that's an ick lah.
Yeah, what the... Yeah, I don't... There's something about it. It makes me feel...
Like, no.
Who said I was gonna date you, bitch? The fuck? It's so annoying. When they smell bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one is when they are rude to waiters. That one is completely understandable. When they don't ask what I want and just do it. What does that mean?
When they don't ask what I want and do it. Or as in like they don't really... Let's say like you're not the type of person who likes to be showered with like cakes or something, and then they just go and buy cakes. Like they don't really get to know you better, or they don't listen to what you want, but they just buy you things that they think you want. I think that's what it means. Yeah, that's...
So you
that's
don't like
annoying.
surprises then?
Yeah, sounds like it. They don't like
Yeah.
surprises.
Sighing for no reason frequently throughout the day.
That's very specific. Who does that?
I don't know, people who don't want to be alive, maybe?
I guess so.
I would say that because it's like every single part of the day, every hour of the day, they're just like, I don't want to be here. Yeah, I would understand.
It's a downer lah, actually.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I get
yeah.
it.
It's like, I feel like these are the kind of people who would rain on your parade.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
like you're excited about something and then they're just like, I'm like, okay, I don't want to tell you anything already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. This person said, I think to my ex, I unintentionally came off as pretentious because I come from a highly educated family. How is that an ick though? Is that an ick?
Yeah, I mean, they answered it under icks lah. I guess they said that their ick is coming off as pretentious. Oh, okay.
Then the next one that this person also sent in, I get the ick when someone doesn't know how to be independent unless it's a mental health condition. Yeah, I feel like I get the ick when people are not independent either. Like, you don't have to be fully independent, but just like, you know, stand on your own 2 feet, I guess. Or find the urgency to do so,
Yeah.
you know. Geminis. I sent that in. Okay, next one. People who don't hold... There's so many! People who don't hold the door for others and don't like food. Okay, who the fuck doesn't like food?
I met someone who doesn't like food. Yeah.
What do you mean?
She just doesn't like food. She doesn't care about it. So she doesn't care about like eating nice food or whatever. She's like, food only ma. Come out then it's shit lah. Yeah, I met someone like that. It's so weird.
That is a red flag.
Okay, in general, she's kind of like that person. I didn't date her, but she's a friend. Okay, bleep this out. I don't understand why.
I don't understand.
Yeah, she just doesn't give a fuck. She's just like good food doesn't really excite her.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Good food is the only thing worth living for.
Okay, what's the first thing that they said?
People who don't hold the door for others.
Okay, that one is like kind of important also, because for me, I also hold the door for other people all the time. It's just
I feel like
courtesy.
Courtesy,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, bro, there are some people, right? Sometimes they go in, they swing open the door is almost gonna smash your face.
Yeah.
And I always look at them and be like, y'all really don't give a fuck about anybody.
People who only shower every few days, that is disgusting.
That's not even an ick, that's straight up like red flag.
Yeah, again,
But
what
why
the
people
hell?
do that though?
Huh?
Why people do that?
Yeah, because their weather is like that, right? Their weather is like not summer all year round,
Wouldn't your Gucci stank?
Right.
Or like, wouldn't, I don't know, for me, like, it's kind of gross because
Yeah, it
you're
is.
still outside, right? Doesn't matter you're cold or what, you're still gross.
Yeah, I feel that too.
That's one of the things I'm so glad that I'm born in Malaysia and also like raised as a Malaysian. We shower every day. I mean, we kind of have to because it's very humid here, but
Yeah.
also like, it's kind of gross if you don't shower every day. And I don't care if your country is cold because I've also showered every day in a country that is cold. It's just gross.
Like,
It's basic hygiene.
now you know why? You know what? I feel like they're more okay with like not showering every day. It's because, right, you know how when you put a candy in the fridge and it's cold and you take it out, it's not sticky. But when it's in room temperature, it's sticky. So actually, all your sweat and everything, you cannot feel it when you're in a cold environment. When you are like in room temperature or hotter environment, it's more obvious. So I think that's why they think like, oh, I don't think I'm dirty, but actually it's just because of the weather that doesn't make you feel it sticky.
But the thing is, the smell builds up, you know. Why I'm saying this, because also I've lived with people like that. The smell builds up. Fucking shower every day, I don't give a fuck. It's gross if you don't. And the thing is, like, you don't even have to shower like twice a day or something, just once a day. That's it. And it only takes 10 minutes. Sometimes, okay, if you don't shower your hair every day, then I get it. That's still fine. And we live in a humid environment. You don't have to wash your hair every day unless your hair is naturally oily every day and you have to wash it.
Yeah.
10 minutes to take a fucking shower every day. You can't even do that. That's so fucked up.
Yeah. Okay, next one,
Yeah.
People who leave their dishes in the sink for literal days.
That is such a big fucking red. That's not even an ick, it's a red flag.
No. I hate it.
Don't be that person. It's so gross. And fun fact, the longer you leave your dishes soaking in water, the more likely you cannot remove the stain out. All these motherfuckers who leave the dishes in the sink, right? They
I'm
think
gonna
that you
soak.
you soak it and then the fucking shit is gonna come out. No, it's actually when it's freshly still cooked. Okay, I always believe that you need to wash your dishes immediately after you've cooked, because that's when the stain is easier to come out. So let's say you like rice cooker, whatever, like pan, like the stains, it's generally easier to come out immediately after you've done cooking. So you should do it. I learned this when I was like living alone. When you soak it, that shit makes the stain a lot harder to remove.
I feel like this one, okay, the soaking one kind of applies for, let's say, for example,
Like rice, right?
I wouldn't say just rice. I would say, because what I feel, right, because the rice cooker here, if you leave it for a while, when you scrape it, right, it comes off in one piece. When it's still hot, right, it will get mushy and it'll spread all over the thing itself. So for me, this rice cooker, at least, if you just leave it and then it dries up, you scrape it, it'll peel off just fine. I think it's for certain things.
Yeah, I think it's for certain things. The rice one, that one I get it, because I think rice in general, you need to soak it. But other dishes, as long as you can try to minimize dishes in the sink, please do that.
Okay, next one. I submitted this. People. Next one. When they are trying too hard to be the man in the relationship. As in like the gender roles, or I think it's the gender roles
Yeah,
that
I
you're
think it's
talking
the
about,
gender
right?
roles, yeah.
I feel like for me, it is like mainly about fragile masculinity, or like feeling the need to again compensate.
Yeah.
Like that I need to be able to do this, and that for the other party to actually like give a shit about me. I feel like it's mainly about that lah.
Yeah.
Oh, the same person wrote here. Plus, they often have internalized misogyny.
Yes. I think internalized misogyny is such an ick. Like internalized misogyny, fragile masculinity.
Yeah, it's an ick.
It's an ick. Yeah.
I'm gonna bleep this out. Did I tell you? I hate. Okay, I'm bleeping it out. People who disrespect my boundaries, that is a red flag. That is not an ick.
It's a straight up red flag.
Yeah, that's a red fucking flag. So we're done with the first story.
The
That's
first half.
fucking long, yeah. Okay, wait, let me check.
I'm gonna
How long?
read the second one. The second one is quite long also. There's a lot.
Oh my god.
It's almost as long as the first one. Okay.
Our halftime break is very long.
Yeah, it's almost like a second part already.
Yeah.
Okay. Never been on a date, but in general, someone who does not pay attention to your conversations. So real.
Oh yeah, it's
Someone
like, do you even
who's-
give a shit about what the other person is trying to say?
Yeah, it's like, it's almost as if the other person is in another world. Like they're not there with you. They're either there for like a free meal or like they're there just to, I don't know, just for the lols lah.
Yeah. Do you want water?
It's okay, I'll have coffee. Mouth breathers.
Wait.
I've never met a mouth breather before, but I can tell why it's like an ick. It's like someone who breathes through their mouth. Maybe they have like sinus issues. They need to go on operation. Like, why would someone breathe through their mouth? They surely have like some issues here, right?
Yeah, I would think so. Like normally I only breathe through my mouth when I got nose block.
Yeah, they need surgery, I think. But okay, I kind of get it lah.
But isn't it like annoying to breathe through your mouth too, because your mouth gets dry?
I think those people like technically have no choice.
Oh.
Yeah. Weird riz, like hey mamas.
Ha!
I had this girl flirt with me by getting really close to my face and saying, I really like your blue or whatever the fuck, blue mascara. And the vibes were just eh. I think it's kind of like the fuckboy thing we were talking about. The whole like, you know? Okay,
Oh
that's
my
weird.
god.
The dick attached to my body.
Oh god.
Oh my god, it's so funny. When the person tries to change the way I dress.
Oh. Okay, wait.
What? Why would they want to change the way you dress? That's strange. Then why would they even want to go out with you if they want to change the way you are?
Okay, I feel like I don't know. For me, right, when I see it, it's like if somebody wants to change the way the other person dress, it's more for like self-grooming.
Ah, okay.
It's more for self-grooming purpose. So I'm like finding it hard to comprehend in what scenario this is like a negative like perspective.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, we can't really comment much on it because we don't really know the context. Avoidant attachment style. Okay, that is a big turn off. Like anyone should fuck off from an avoidant person. What are you gonna say?
No, nothing. Continue.
You look like you're gonna say
No, I'm not
something.
gonna say anything.
Okay.
Continue.
When are you gonna say that I'm avoidant?
No, continue.
When they are super, I'm not avoidant by the way. When they are super arrogant, when they don't have hobbies. Oh, not really an ick, but they aren't passionate about anything at all. This is all by the same person.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly like what
Yeah.
we said just now. Like,
Yeah.
that's kind of icky. Being rude to staff or waiter
Yes.
in general. Yes.
Agreed.
As a mask, being treated like a man. My man. Never getting pampered at all, etc. Yeah, I think that happens, you know. Like,
Wait, what?
basically this person is saying like, if they're masked and then they're not pampered, they're just expected to be the yeah, yo, buy your mask flowers and
Yeah.
also like be
The thing
soft
is
to
that, you
them.
know what? The thing is that the masks that I date, I buy them flowers. They never buy me flowers.
That's one thing I noticed about masks as well. They don't give a fuck about you. You know, it's so weird. That's one thing, you know, I feel like all this like, okay, I'm not trying to shade like mask and anything. Like, I just feel like in my dating experience, the ones who tend to be a lot more sweeter to me are like femmes and in-betweenies. Masks are just like, I don't know.
Masks, they don't give you
They,
flowers.
yeah, they don't give a
man.
fuck about you. Like, they don't really like they don't do all these like sweet things for you.
Yeah, they don't. They don't. And then, okay.
Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know if this is just like a thing with masks. It's just like our experiences. But I think like femmes are like the sweetest ones.
I think because like, okay, I'm not saying, okay, because masks, they normally have a little bit more masculine energy. But
Yeah.
I realized that with people with more feminine energy, obviously, you know what feminine energy is like. It takes on the more caring role, and I feel like because they understand like you from that perspective, where they're like, okay, I think this would be something that it would be a nice surprise, or it's something that may make them feel good, or maybe something that's like really sweet and nice. Then that's why they do it. But masks in general, I think because they think from a very different perspective, where it's just like, okay, I gotta work, I gotta get the bag, and I gotta take them out to dinner. And that's it. That's settled.
Yeah.
It's a very like masculine energy to just keep doing and like not
Yeah.
really focusing on actions that are more nurturing and caring.
Yeah. Like, you know, the thing is, like, I do like masks. It's just that I feel like the affection and everything is always somehow missing. And that's kind of like what I like too. Which is why, that's why I told you, right, my preference is always more towards like femmes and in-betweenies, because they give me affection.
Well, at the end of the day, we can never win, Vey.
Yeah, you know what?
We'll never win, okay? Femmes got their own thing going on, in-betweens got their own thing going on.
Yeah,
mas
everyone got their own
thing
fucking thing going on.
Yeah,
Fuck off, you know
fucking
what?
die alone, tio hai.
When they lack common sense and only care if it benefits them, people who overpraise themselves, masks who just radiate straight guy energy with internalized misogyny. It's all from the same person. Real, bro. Yeah, this is actually exactly like what we just talked about in our own icks as well.
Yeah. I feel like at this point, we don't even need to go through the list anymore.
Yeah, we don't need to go
it's
through
all
the list.
there.
It's all the same.
It's all there.
When they bitch about everything and everything is the worst thing to them. I kind of get it. Yeah, like someone who's always just bitching and complaining about everything.
And there's nothing else to talk about, right?
Yeah, it's like they can't like ever see the good side of things, which is, yeah.
Faham?
If they are still religious, like I have too much trauma, I can't relate, lol. I've never actually met a religious lesbian before. It'll be really interesting.
I feel like there are some, but like not. It's always the ones who are not super religious. It's like they're lukewarm sort of religious.
Yeah.
I never really met super religious lesbians.
Yeah, same. Someone who speaks and chews loudly. I mean, did they get snacks from Ace Hardware? That's so fucking funny. When they're the only one talking during the date to the point that it starts to feel like a job interview. Real motherfuckers who cannot shut the fuck up about themselves. The inability to talk beyond surface level things is so painful to sit through.
Yeah.
Real.
Yeah. Like
It's not even
no
about small talk.
substance.
Yeah, it's just about like very shallow things. Body odor. Yeah. Unnecessary drama. I just want a peaceful life. Exactly.
Correct. Unnecessary drama can just fuck off.
When they critique on everything and expect you to agree with them. Yeah, it's the same one like the previous person. Still Geminis. By the way. If their nails are dirty, real. Who the fuck wants to be
later go
fucking
inside.
with the dirty nails?
Yeah.
Hey mamas, stop!
Do you feel like we're dressed like Hey Mamas today?
You are. I don't know about me.
What
though.
the fuck? That is such a fucking insult, and not me. Just now me and you like. Wait, my image ruined nah.
You know when those straight girls are like, BL yaoi so hot, I want a gay best friend, and then act gross with GL.
Boy love.
Yeah, they only like BL, they don't like GL.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, actually that's such a straight girl thing. Like, they get turned off by sapphic things, but then when it comes to yaoi or BL, they're like, oh, shake tits. The fuck? Love bombing, like bitch, what the fuck? Yeah, love bombers.
I learned it the hard way.
Same. Overconfident, especially men, or think they're like goofy or in an anime or something. Sounds very specific but real, bro.
In an anime, what the fuck?
Like they think that they are in a music video.
Oh.
I think so. Someone who's overly confident, like they are confidently incorrect a lot.
Virgos, basically.
Yes.
Virgos.
Trauma dump about exes, no opinion, narcissist traits, indecisive. You summed it up. Like, well.
It sounds so personal.
It sounds so personal, but you know all of this is personal. My icks are all personal also. When they're trying too hard to be the man in the relationship, I feel like there's a recurring theme with like all the icks that we are getting here.
Yeah.
People who are cold emotionally, especially in a relationship sense, when they play it cool. It's so real. Nobody likes a cool fuck.
I've never come across people like that though.
I've never come across anyone like that also, but I can see why it's annoying.
Yeah.
We are all adults. There's no need to act like you are cooler because you have less emotions. You are immediately seen as a child.
Okay.
Anyway, that's actually we have some more in our DMs. I remember.
Oh, I'm feeling fucking cold, so.
Okay, yeah, you can turn off the aircon. Okay, I remember there was like messages that are a bit more longer.
I saw, so I opened and I was like, oh my god, I'm not gonna read through it now because I'm gonna ruin it.
Okay. Someone was like, after watching this podcast, I feel like you guys are calling me out.
Oops.
Okay. Okay, this person. Hi, the question box thing had a word limit and I really wanted to elaborate on it because I got a whole ass story. I posted the one about straight girls loving BL and wanting gay best friends. Okay, but think GL is gross. Alright, we hate those people too. One time, me and this friend of mine was on a Discord call and she started talking about gay media. It was in 2020 when like a lot of gay stuff became popular and we're in the pandemic. And she was like, oh my god, I'm so bored. Let's watch something together. Do you know any gay shows we should exchange and we can watch together? My sapphic ass recommended her a GL animated show. It's Shara on Netflix. It's amazing. Check it out. I will. And told her there's gay in this. When we watched it, it's like there's mostly only girls in the show except for one dude. She's like, where's the gay?
Damn.
After we watched a few episodes of it, I asked her if she shipped anyone because the two girls were still enemy at that point and the chemistry was like... And you know what she fucking said? What she fucking said? Why you didn't continue?
See?
She didn't continue. She just said... Okay, I don't know what she said, but like, yeah, that's such a straight girl thing. They just like BL, they don't like GL stuff.
Yeah,
Such
that's
a
so
turn
true
off
though.
way.
Like I've got so many straight women who have told me like, oh, I want gay best friend. I'm like, I'm gay what? And they're like, but you're not a guy. Like it's so fucking annoying.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying.
It's just basically using them as an accessory. That's all.
Yeah.
It's like so.
Yeah, exactly. I have another one. This is from my friend actually. When they suddenly bring up crypto and talk about their finances, I sign up for a date, not a meeting with Great Eastern Insurance. Stop! This is so real.
Sorry, yeah, I will talk about finances pretty frequently, yeah.
Sorry, a bit specific this one. When they don't try to have a conversation, there's a difference with someone who is shy and someone who clearly doesn't want to be there. And they purposely put up an act to be rude throughout the date, like silent tantrum. Apa lanjau, woy.
But why would you go on a date if you're gonna put up a front like that?
I don't know also, but there are people like that, you know. I also went out with people like that before. Like, they just like talk about themselves, don't give a fuck. Like, the date is obviously really bad. Like, you can tell they're not even trying to impress you at all. I don't even know why these people even go on a date. They just dare to waste time.
Why would you go on a date if you're just gonna like be rude and...
Yeah.
For what? What a waste of time.
That's mentally ill behavior.
Yeah. By the way, I think it's past 1 hour already. What's that?
When she says she's friends with her ex. Real.
Oh.
Fucking real. When a girl hates hair on body like a man.
Is this also from DMs?
Yeah, that's what I
Damn.
said too, man. The fuck? My ick is probably me thinking I have no icks. So real. Okay. Okay, this happened to me a lot since I am more mask presenting. Honestly, not sure. But I hate it when I meet them online and finally get to see each other in real life. And the first thing they say is that I'm less masculine or dominant than what they expected me to be. Like, girl, I don't even put myself in any specific category like femme or mask because I don't even know where I belong. But hearing someone saying that you are less mask is just so... I DK if I should feel offended or what with that statement, but my icks basically is that lah. Yeah.
I think it's... Yeah.
I kind of get it because it's like, okay, I feel like masculine and feminine energy presenting is more like the energy that you ideally want to present to people, and for people to be like, oh, you're not so much of that. It's like, it feels invalidating lah. So I get it.
We have on Spotify actually.
Oh, we have on Spotify also. Okay, you can
We
read
have
that.
a few.
Okay, Instagram motor.
This one is so funny. Wait, let me just... Wait Okay, I'm gonna start from the bottom, from the first. People who can't do the dishes properly. Exactly. I don't like it. And then when you wash, why is there still one grain of rice inside the fork?
Yeah, that's such an ick, man. Like, you're not attention to detail.
And then when you wash the dishes, there's still got like some food there, or leftover soap. Then for what you fucking wash? The fuck? Okay.
So true.
Next one is people who walk into the store, then ask the person who work where something is, and they pass it or right behind it.
Okay, that sounds very specific.
I do that lah. I do that because I'm like, okay, I just want to get this done quickly, and I'm just like, okay, do you sell this? Where is this? Where is that? Okay, cool. Next one, lesbians that call you mommy when they've spoken to you for a good 2 minutes.
Why is this all so specific?
Isn't this like all lesbians though? They just mommy this, mommy that.
Yeah, I guess
lesbians with mommy issues.
Yeah.
It's always hygiene issues.
Hygiene issues, yeah.
Yeah. Next one, people who treat service staff badly. Yes.
Oh yeah.
This one is a bit funny, when they call you Mei Mei.
Who the hell calling you Mei Mei? What the hell?
Yeah, who the hell calls? It's okay. I don't think we should just judge because people call you Miss Faye, so we should just
Okay,
shut the
you
fuck
know.
up. There are people like that. Okay, people that treat you like men, but now that's okay. Wait, people that treat you like men, but now that's just me because I'm a mass lesbian. Also, I'm bored. If anyone wants to add my Snapchat.
I guess they can.
Well, this response is published on our Spotify episode, so if you want to add this person on Snapchat, you can just go to our Spotify and look at the response. Yeah, that's all from
Why
Spotify.
does Spotify one's like so specific?
The Instagram one also specific what?
No, but there's like more common, recurring themes. Anyway, that is the end of our episode. Thank you so much for sharing your icks with us. Glad to know that we're not alone in a lot of them. But yeah, stay tuned for our next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Bye. Do you get annoyed when I squeeze Grace a lot?
No?
Because I kept squeezing Grace and you're like, don't do that.
No. I only said it one time.
But I squeeze Grace all the time.
Really?
I
mean, I squeeze Ice Bear also lah.
But I feel like I squeeze more aggressively though.
It's fine. Grace can take it.
Imagine if it was Pan.
Oh my god, I'd be like so mad. I'd be like, don't touch Pan like that.
Oh my god, that was like an hour.